This edition of Live and Breaking on Republic. I'm Rukma with you, and let's start off with breaking news that's coming in from Maharashtra. As per sources, Chief Minister of Maharashtra Eknath Shinde will soon call his Shiv Sena's National Working Committee meeting. Importantly, Eknath Shinde will be appointed the leader of the Shiv Sena in the meeting, perhaps. And the Shinde camp is also likely to stake a claim for the shakhas of Uddhav's camp as well. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde is planning to visit Ayodhya with Sena workers, which includes MPs, MLAs, Sena district heads, workers and leaders. Meanwhile, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, along with Shiv Sena MLAs, is likely to meet Bhavan Speaker Rahul Narvekar. And, let's get in my colleague Alisha to take you through all the details and to give us a perspective as to the significance of this meeting that has been called by Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, the timing and so on. Alisha, it's over to you to take our viewers through this very important Shiv Sena event.
Well, yes, Rukma, right after this Election Commission of India has given an order to allot party name Shiv Sena and symbol bow and arrow to Eknath Shinde's faction, there is a continuous meeting that has been called in by the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde. The most important meeting which is going to happen in Bhavan, which we have been reporting here. Here are all the MLAs has been called for the meeting. Importantly, in this meeting, they are also going to discuss the visit to Ayodhya, because that is somewhere they're going to show the strength in Ayodhya. Not only the MLAs, but also the MPs and the leaders and workers are likely to be joining the same visit to Ayodhya. But what we even got to know that there is soon where the Chief Minister is going to call for a National Working Committee meeting where the Chief of Shiv Sena will be appointed, and that we've been told that Eknath Shinde will be appointed as the leader of Shiv Sena, because after getting the recognition, it's also very important for them to make the further strategy over the party. Not only this, but Eknath Shinde and his faction, where they are going to also claim Uddhav Thackeray's shaka in Maharashtra is but even after this meeting where some of the MLAs which they are going to meet Vidhan Sabha Speaker Rahul Narvekar to asking him to hand over the Shiv Sena office of the Legislative Assembly, because we knew during the sessions where the office was sealed, and it was sealed during the split. But now where Eknath Shinde and his faction has got the recognition of the real Shiv Sena, for which they are also going to ask for the office in the Vidhan Bhavan.
Right, Alisha. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we have Uddhav Thackeray. Yesterday, we saw a very different side to the former Maharashtra Chief Minister. We saw him going to the people. We saw him trying to garner support, emotional and otherwise. We saw him trying to fight, although it's rather too late. But somehow, is there a sense that he's finally woken up to the reality? Because one of the main accusations against him, because of which his MLAs and MPs deserted him, was that he had lost touch with the people.
Well, that is something in the coming days is something we'll get to know, because Uddhav Thackeray is constantly making accusation on Eknath Shinde and the Bharatiya Janata Party over the decision that has been taken by Election Commission. But yes, even Uddhav Thackeray has called for a meeting at 12 p.m. In Sena Bhavan, where the leaders, the MLAs and MPs from his faction is going to join this meeting, and it will be also over the strategy, because we know right after the Election Commission order, where the Uddhav Thackeray faction has decided to move Supreme Court challenging the order of Election Commission, and there are the leaders from the Uddhav Thackeray faction, the MLAs and the MP already present in Delhi, and they are going to move Supreme Court will also wait for the official where whether they have filed an application or not, because it was the straight word from the Uddhav Thackeray that they are going to file an application, a petition challenging the order of Election Commission. But moreover, here also step has already been taken by Eknath Shinde, because Eknath Shinde's legal team has already filed a caveat application clearly mentioning that if such application from the Uddhav Thackeray faction has been filed in the Supreme Court, so the court should not give order without hearing them. So it will be very important hearing that is also going to happen in Supreme Court once the application that will be filed by Uddhav Thackeray's legal team. We are also being joined with the other MLA from the एकनाथ शिंदे फैक्शन सदा सनवर्कर। सर, आज की बैठक जो है काफ़ी अहम देखी जा रही है, क्योंकि एक तरफ जहां पर नेशनल वर्किंग कमेटी की भी मीटिंग की जाएगी, उसको भी लेकर एकनाथ शिंदे की ओर से एक मीटिंग बुलाई गई है, लेकिन वही और सुप्रीम कोर्ट को मूव करने का जो एक निर्णय है वो भी उद्धव ठाकरे की ओर से लिया गया।
नहीं, आपने जो बताया वो मुझे अभी पता चला। कोई मीटिंग वगैरह नहीं है, हम लोग कुछ काम के लिए आए थे, कोई मीटिंग वगैरह नहीं है।
बट एक इम्पॉर्टेंट मीटिंग जहां पर दिख रही, क्योंकि खुद चीफ मिनिस्टर आने वाले थे और कहीं ना कहीं पर राहुल नार्वेकर को मिलने का भी एक जो प्लान है वो
हमारे प्रवक्ता बताएंगे, मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं। हमें मैसेज था इनको मिलने के लिए, हम लोग आ रहे हैं।
So there was a meeting that has been called, is what we've been told. We also can see even Bharat Gogavle, who is the chief whip of the Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde's faction, who has already reached Bhavan, and it was a meeting that was called, but the information has been sought to all the MLAs is what have been told. And here we can see that Bharat Gogavle along with Sena MLAs has already reached to the Bhavan, and also they are going to be at the Vidhan Bhavan, is what we've been told. But let's wait what exactly will be the strategy from the Chief Minister, because the Chief Minister was about to reach to the same location, but due to some of the schedule would not be able to. And of course we even know that there were several meetings of the Amit Shah as well, where Chief Minister, whether it is in Pune or whether it is in Kolhapur, when they have already reached, and we even saw there was some public meeting which has actually Amit Shah has slammed Uddhav Thackeray over his move, whether from 2019 or over, he also gave a comment over the Election Commission's order. But we'll see what is the further step, the strategy of Eknath Shinde, because there are several meetings that has already been called, and soon there will be Chief Minister who is going to also call for a National Working Committee meeting.